Hi guys, I thought I'd make a video since I have some time because we haven't actually posted anything as of yet. So yeah, um, we arrived at the ashram on Saturday, so it's probably a week now, just over a week that we've been here. And well, this is our room. They call it a cottage. It's not a cottage. It's a room with two beds and a bathroom attached. Yeah, it's pretty simple, very basic as you'd expect in an ashram. And yeah, so that's what it is. It's nice to have our own private space, that's for sure. It's very cool, and there's lots of trees, lots of greenery around, which is beautiful. So yeah, that's our cottage. Well, how has it been? Intense is really an understatement. So our first week, my first week and Anthony's first few days, we were thrown into volunteering activities, or Siva, which is essentially like doing things consciously. So it doesn't really matter what your Siva is. They try to move you around and to experience all the different parts of the ashram, and really it's to see how you are doing things. So whether you like it or dislike it is not the point. The idea is you're willing and able to do what needs to be done in a joyful way, so really breaking some limitations within yourselves. And well, so we were at the dining hall, which is called the Bhiksha Hall, and it's a huge hall. So there's two stories, and everybody sits on the floor. So mats get rolled out before brunch and dinner. The ashram works on a 2-meal system, so yeah, there's 2 meals a day, and yeah, it's your South Indian. The food's actually really delicious. So yeah, that's what's been happening. So it's been really physically demanding working in the Bhiksha Hall, and the hours have been long, which, we start at 8:30 and then it goes till 2, and then again from 5 till 9 or 10. So you're rolling out mats, placing plates on the floor, serving food to people, carrying like buckets of food, which is quite heavy. And yeah, the angle that your back goes on, it's like, it's just that, that really awkward when you're standing up and then you start going down a little bit, and just that point where it starts to hurt, it's like that angle for the whole time, which the first few days I thought, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do this. And actually the first day, Anthony and I only did the morning shift, not the evening. We thought, let's just ease our way into it. This is a bit much. But by the 3rd, 4th day, I really noticed my body getting stronger. I suppose getting used to it or getting stronger, I really don't know. But I felt really energized from the activity, and also how I was doing it seemed to change, and there just seemed to be a greater awareness with how I was doing whatever was needed to be done. So that was really nice to see. So yeah, it's been intense. Why I have time to make a video today is actually my Siva has changed. So as of today, I am moving to the gardening department. I've got no idea what that entails. So I know it starts at 11 till 5, so it's definitely less hours. So I'll have a bit more time to do some things now, or other things I should say. Now Anthony is doing, for the past 3 days and for the next week, he'll be doing Linga Siva, which he has to wear like this whole costume, right? Like the white dhoti and then the shawl. And so he starts every morning at 4:30 cleaning the Dhyana Linga, which is one of the temples that's here. So the brahmacharis wash the linga, and the Siva, like the volunteers, clean the other parts of it, and there's a whole process that happens. And yeah, and then they get posted around different areas. So it could be at the Adiyogi statue or the check-in welcome point, welcoming people in and out of the Dhyanalinga. That's all I've heard, so he's probably the better one to explain that. And yeah, so that's what's been happening. Since we've been here, every day there is something happening. And, you know, there was some minister's wedding. So for 3 days, we had special meals and, you know, banana leaf, like placing all these banana leaves everywhere, banana leaf lunch, a moonlight dinner, which was really, really cool. And then they made some special food, which, you know, pizza and ice cream. And don't think pizza like pizza we get at home. It's like a slice of bread pizza. But everyone was very excited to see that. So that was interesting to see. I mean, it was our first few days here, so it wasn't really that exciting for me anyway. But a lot of the ashramites were very excited to see that. Yeah, the food it's really delicious food and very healthy, very balanced. There's so many different types of like grains, you know, there's rice, there's chapati, there's millet, there's ragi, there's just so many different types of things, lots of veggies, fruit. It's actually really quite an awesome diet. And the ashram works on the 2-meal system, so brunch and dinner. And yeah, that's the meal side of things. It was also a full moon a few nights ago. So on a full moon, we all finish and go to one of the temples. So ladies are allowed to go to the Dhyanalinga till 1 a.m. So you literally just sit and meditate. And the Bhairavi temple was also open for both men and women. And till 10:30, I think it was 10:30. Maybe 12:30, probably 12:30. Yeah, so you can just go sit and imbibe the energy. One thing that has been really, really amazing is practicing here. It's phenomenal. Like the spaces are just so charged, super, super charged. So we're up pretty early, either 3:30 or 4:30, depending on what our volunteering activity is. And just so we can finish practices in time. And we've got the ashram as a whole. Guru Puja starts at 5:30, and Guru Puja it's really quite a beautiful practice. And how would I describe it? Essentially, it's like an offering or a giving thanks to all the gurus of the past that has imparted this knowledge to us to be able to get to know ourselves better, which is essentially what we're doing, right? So, yeah, it's a very beautiful way to start. And then we chant the Mahamantra for 20 minutes. So it's the Om Namah Shivaya mantra. And I don't know, there's something really very cool about that mantra. I really like it. So that's what we're doing. And what else has been happening? I think that's really it. I kind of got a cold the last couple of days, so my head's a bit stuffy and yeah, just feeling a bit run down in the evenings. You know, the first few days, gosh, Anthony and I would just come back and we'd just collapse on the beds and just be like, oh my goodness, everything hurts. This is really intense. But those that already volunteer with Isha, you guys know the intensity of Isha. Yeah, it's intense. So we'll see. Today I am going to the gardening department at 11 o'clock, so I have much more time. The shift is a lot shorter, so it's 11 till 5. So yeah, it would be nice to, I suppose, take it a little bit easier, take it down a notch from what it has been in the past week, which has been good. So other than that, we're both well, and we'll probably make videos separately because our times don't really overlap that much. So yeah, it's usually in the evenings, and the two of us are very exhausted at that time. So making videos is probably the last thing we want to do. So yeah, there's an update. That's what's been going on. We're having a good time. We're definitely growing, and yeah, it's been really, there really has been a lot of growth because the Siva, there's really something special that has happened for me anyway so far with it, is really just noticing how you're doing what you're doing, because they say like whatever activity you put in, it doesn't really matter. The point is you just do whatever is needed to be done and learn how to do it in a joyful way, and notice what's happening within yourself, and also noticing the amounts of resistance within yourself. So last couple of days I wasn't feeling well, so in the mornings, walking to where we do our sadhana, in my mind I'm thinking, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I am exhausted. I can barely walk here. How am I supposed to do all these hatha yoga practices, followed by the kriyas and whatever else? So, but when you get there, I don't know what it is about the space, but it just happens. So yeah, I'm curious to explore more. I'm curious to see what will be like at the end of this, because there's a real awareness as to, well, firstly, how little we actually use our bodies at home. So we're walking here just as part of your day, easily, 7 to 10 Ks, just walking every day. And, on top of that, you're doing a hatha yoga, and then whatever physical, if you're in a physical Siva activity. So yeah, we've really been using our bodies a lot, which has been a big change to what we normally do. So yeah, it's been really, really good. So that's the update for now. We're doing well. We're exhausted, that's for sure, and looking forward to growing a little bit more. So over and out. I hope you're all well, and be well. Talk to you soon. Bye.